In a world of silence and control,
The engine of a large, bulky, and armored vehicle roared to life the moment everyone was seated on their seats. Alex had made it to the town square, and the newly recruited students, as well as the old man Gavin, were now heading for Holster Academy without any delay.
The journey to Hostler Academy was uneventful and boring for Alex. The only thing he enjoyed a bit was the view of the places and areas they passed. A bit, because of how fast the Spade was. The vehicle was nothing but amazing. Before he could make out the objects he saw, they would be gone in a second. 3 individuals, including Alex, had been selected by Gavin to join Hostler Academy. One of them, a lady, tried sticking up a conversation with a student that was seated beside her, asking questions about the academy, but that only lasted a few minutes. The air was filled with unspoken words, each one attending to their own thoughts. It was also quite tense as Tom caught a glimpse of a smallish boy fidgeting in his seat. He looked too small to be a teenager and could be mistaken for a 7-year-old kid. Hours passed, and it was evening. The Spade was still on the road, shooting forward with an admirable speed, covering lots of ground within minutes but still not reaching their destination.
admirable.
I can't believe this place is real! Look at those steam carriages!
They had passed through several villages and towns as well as a city, causing the Spade vehicle to reduce its dangerous momentum due to the fact that the streets of the city were busy and buzzing with people, other transit vehicles and machinery that Alex had never seen in his life.
I heard from that student the lady was speaking to that the journey would be for a whole day. If so, I should better eat something. I'm starving already.
Alex thought to himself. He had checked the magical ring his mother gave him and noticed that she had packaged some of the remnants of the meat soup for him. It was the last meal of his mother he would have in a long while, so he wanted to enjoy it comfortably. Alex summoned the packaged food from the ring, causing space to react as a flask appeared in his hands. His action caused surprised and envious stares from the others, especially as he opened the glass lid of the flask, letting the aroma pervade the Spade vehicle. There was one in particular, a student, who kept stealing glances at Alex's hand. Alex noticed this but didn't mind, assuming he wanted to have a taste of his meal. He felt sorry for them that they had nothing to eat and wasn't willing to share the last of his mother's cooking with anyone.
For all I care, you all can eat shit!
Alex harumphed. The aroma of the meat soup wafted through the air, causing more stares directed his way. Yet in front of them, Alex consumed his meal unapologetically with an unwavering smile on his face, causing the others to hopelessly salivate. Meanwhile, in a large luxurious dinner room with beautiful chandeliers hanging harmoniously from the ceiling, a table filled with delicious and tantalizing dishes could be seen, neatly arranged and prepared, ranging from grains to meat to vegetables to wines as well as pastries. This was the dinner room of the White family. At one end was a man who looked to be in his late 50s. His black hair was cut short and grey at the sides, and on his face was a pair of rectangular-shaped glasses. At his side sat a teenage girl with enchanting light blue eyes, same as the man sitting beside her. A smile hung on her lips as she ate the meal on her plate, but one could easily tell that the smile was devoid of any form of genuity.
There were 6 chairs at the sides of the silver dining table, occupied by the middle-aged man and the teenage girl. The others were occupied by the rest of the immediate White family.
It's shocking that I'm at the 3rd designation already.
Mikhail said with a broad smile on his face, laughing proudly, causing his shoulders to buckle up and down.
As expected of my firstborn son. I'm proud of you, my boy.
He was Gerald White, the head of the White family.
We're so proud of you, son. You never cease to amaze us.
Yeah.
Keep it up. We're rooting for you. Keep making the White family proud.
Hazel, won't you congratulate your brother?
Gerald said, glancing at his littlest child. At the same time, the girl, Hazel, spoke out, her time quite defiant.
Dad, I also want to join an academy.
Immediately, the cheery atmosphere was plunged into a heavy silence. The silence was broken with a deep sigh from Gerald.
Sweetie, we've talked about this before more times than I can count. You cannot join an academy. There's absolutely no need for you to join one.
With your ability, you'll lead our White family to greater heights. Everything you need is and will be provided for you, right here.
I don't care about leading the family, Dad. Why doesn't Mikkel do that instead? This is my life. I'll choose the way I want to live it.
Hazel replied, frustrated by the same reply she always got from her father, her tone rising and a bit of anger seeping into her voice. None of them had ever heard Gerald being spoken to in such a way. After all, he was Gerald White, one of the 4 kings of l'Aurora Empire, a monarch in his own right.
Watch your tone, sweetie. The last time I checked, I am still your father, and it is my responsibility to do whatever is best for you, whether you like it or not.
Is that clear? Gerald sated and locked eyes with Hazel. Unable to withstand the overbearing gaze of her father, Hazel was forced to look away.
She clenched her fist.
Hazel pushed open the large double doors that led out of the dinner room and headed for a set of spiraling stairs.
Her anger and pain was understandable when it was taken into account that she had been the only one locked up indoors for all her life. She never really got the chance to interact with people other than her parents, maids, servants, and then her siblings who were recently not always available as they joined the Royal Academy, leaving her behind. Her whole life, she felt caged. The very walls she stared at each day were her prison walls. Yes, she had everything she needed, but what about the thing she wanted? She wanted to experience life for herself. The danger her parents always said was out there. She wanted to experience it, and she wouldn't stop fighting until she could finally breathe the fresh air of the morning, until she could run in the rain and play with friends that would be free to say whatever they wanted to say around her.
She wouldn't stop until she was free.
Her lips moved slightly as if whispering to herself.
The chains are breaking.
The story continues. Do well to like and follow. Stay tuned.